I timed it perfectly. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Happy 4th day of quarantining. Is that right? 83 of us are still alive. That's enough. We can continue on with civilization. Hello from the COVID hideout location. Oh, man. And an earthquake. Can you believe it? An earthquake. Like we need anything else. For Pete's sake. It was something else. That was the first time that I've been in a real earthquake. And that was the first time they've had an earthquake that big here in like 30-something years or almost 30 years, something like that. It was crazy. Crazy. Happy 2021. I wish. My gosh. Hopefully the second half of this year feels like a different year, right? Somebody said, somebody posted a picture that said, this week has been the longest year or something like that. This week has been the longest year ever or something. You know, it felt crazy. Nexus, it felt like I was in the staircase and like I was going up some stairs by myself. I was just in this, you know, it's like cement stairwell. And we have, all right, we already got a new subscriber. That was quick. Planes. Feels like a movie. It does feel like a movie, doesn't it? It seems like it's scripted that way. Hopefully it's a good one. Not like Godzilla or something where it ends with, you know, more mass destruction. So I'm going up the stairs and we hadn't started surgeries yet. It was like 7 o'clock. Just walking up the stairs and we have the operating rooms are on the second floor and the third floor is a mechanical room. So there's a lot of heavy equipment up there. They probably have forklifts and they've got, you know, boilers and big air handlers and pumps and whatever. It's big equipment up there. And so we hear things sometimes. They'll roll big machines across the floor and you'll hear it through the ceiling, you know. So at first I thought it was that, but it was loud. Like it was loud and it lasted, you know, a few seconds. And it rumbled, you know, and everything. And I'm kind of looking up thinking, dang, those guys up there are making a ton of noise on the third floor. And then I'm walking up the stairs and things are like this. And I'm thinking, okay, am I just getting dizzy? Maybe I'm just getting dizzy, you know? And that was it. That's what I thought. That was what went through my mind. And it wasn't until I got to the top of the stairs and opened the door to where all the other people were that I figured that it wasn't the mechanical room guys moving a boiler and me just getting dizzy. Like people nobody was screaming, but nurses were crying and everybody was just shaking their heads and like, what the heck? So yeah, man, freaking earthquake. Can you believe it? And then another one. Well, we had, I think there was like 20 small ones, but then we had another one that was like 4, wasn't it, Tyson? Like a 4 point something, like a couple hours later. Felt that one too. Crazy. HA 107 took all your room tabs out? Uh-oh, Dave. How did you have your rooms organized? Internet still liking this either. Choppy and Skippy going to update and reboot. Oh, well, hurry back, Ash. 28, the second strongest was 4.4. Yeah, it was nuts, man. Nuts. Need to start over with Lovelace UI. Never had to use Lovelace. Oh, Dave, yeah. Okay. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. I'm so sorry. You've been doing Home Assistant for a long time then, haven't you? Because I think it's been a year already that it's been, you know, Lovelace. I really like what it is. Now, for somebody like Dave, hey, Renee, for somebody like Dave who's been using Home Assistant for a long time and had everything set up with the old-fashioned groups.yaml, it's going to be different to do it this way. I think you can still do YAML, though. So you should be able to, if you still have, I don't know about groups necessarily, you're probably going to have to shuffle some things. But let's go through some of it because it's actually really good. It's really good. So let's, you know what? I have still the beta. Should we update to the latest one? Nah, I don't think there's anything different, right? Between the beta 107.1. Maybe there is. Let's see what the 0.1 was about. 0.1. Updated to the front end. Add device automation as front end dependence. Fix zone config. Any reason I shouldn't just update this real quick? Anyone? Bueller? Let's do it real quick. And then I was playing with this yesterday, and I come up with some good things. I liked a lot of it. We can look at what they did with the different dashboards, but then there's some new visualization things for the cards that are going to be good. And I think it's important. We'll take a few minutes and we'll talk about the differences between the filter, conditional. Well, it's not filter. Oh yeah, entity filter. There's an entity filter card. I think that's what it's called. And then there's a conditional card. And then there's the custom auto entities card. And they're different. So, do I have Portainer installed? I don't think so. I don't have anything extra. Finally, an opportunity to properly work on my Home Assistant setup. School's out for the foreseeable future. Yep, that's right, Adam. We got nothing else to do but fix Home Assistant. Anyone having issues with the quarter not starting in 107? I ran the beta yesterday and kept running into errors. Uh-oh. Was I affected by the earthquake? Yeah, Nick, I was. I was just telling a little story about it. Yeah, it shook us pretty good. The hospital where I work was, I don't know exactly where the epicenter, whatever the magic word or the fancy word they use is, but I was within 10 miles probably, Tyson, from my hospital to the area where that kind of happened, maybe 15 miles away. Not far. It was rocky. It was crazy. Everybody's just throwing up their hands. Like, we're not dealing with enough right now. Like, things are not crazy enough. Now there's an earthquake? A big one? Good night. Oh, it's nuts. Oh, man. What next, right? People are talking about now there's going to be a plague of locusts or an alien invasion or, this is nuts. What are you going to do? My gosh. It rains, it pours, I suppose. Yeah, we had an earthquake yesterday here in Utah, Brian. Big one. Earthquake-free Michigan. The corona's shaking, right? And preparing for the end of days. Pretty much. That's what it feels like. How do you use the new Lovelace? Hey, Nigel. So have you not been using Lovelace before? I'll say this. What's up, brother? Holmes is that needs a seismometer. I bet you there's something. That's funny, Jack. You should look and see what there is for integrations. Killed a lot of your hacks plugins. Uh-oh. What would happen if someone is in the OR during that? That's a good question. Ikfar is asking a question about what would happen. So obviously we thought about that yesterday, and this is what would happen. Number one, we would have to assess immediately the situation in the operating room for safety, right? Like, is the wall falling down? Is do we have power? All those kinds of big things, because that's going to depend. The way it was yesterday, we hadn't actually started yet, so there weren't any surgeries happening when it happened, fortunately. There was nothing left over from the night before that was still going, and there wasn't anything new that had started. So I had another half an hour, and there would have been 15 surgeries going on or something. But that's number one. Can we physically continue the surgery? Because usually when you're halfway through a surgery, you can't just stop, right? You got to finish. So if it's safe, we finish. Sometimes you can't finish. Sometimes, sometimes patients get real sick and they start to die, for lack of a better word. And so then we have to just stop surgery, and you just pack some stuff in there so it doesn't bleed. Maybe throw a quick suture in to close something up, but not even that. Probably puts a big sticky dressing, almost like a big fat Band-Aid, almost sterile big thing on there, Ioban, and that's it, and you call it good. And in that case, you would probably leave them asleep and take them to the ICU. That would be, and then hopefully you can, right? Like if you couldn't do that, we would have to get them to a situation, we'd have to struggle through and get the surgery finished enough that we could wake them up and get them out of there. When I was in residency training, we thought we had a fire in the building. We had a little surgery center with about 6 operating rooms, and one of them was just full of steam. Something happened with some machine in the mechanical section of the building, and this room just filled up with steam. It looked like smoke, and so everybody was just like, "Oh!" And we were doing surgeries, and so there was a couple people that had to wheel their. I think what they did was disconnected the patients and put them on a ventilator bag, and just wheeled them to a different part of the building, and then had them wake up. Fortunately, there wasn't anything going on then that was really crucial. It was like knee scopes or something, so you could just kind of stop, and you was okay. You're just kind of cleaning up things inside the knee, not like nothing was like not put together or whatever. But anyways, it's crazy. Hopefully we won't ever have to deal with that again. Happy 40th birthday to Bifrost. Happy 40th birthday, Bifrost. Let's give him some of these. Good evening from the Netherlands. How's it going? All right, so we're updated here. We are updated, and I did notice. Oh yeah, I put that there. Okay, so one of the first things that they talk about being new in 107, in version 107, is the multiple dashboards. And that is this part here. So let's go to that and see how we do that. I think we go to, I think it's in the configuration. And now in the configuration tab, can you not see that? Nope, you can't. Let me move that over a little more. Okay, it's not completely loaded yet. There we go. So now in this configuration page, you have a Lovelace dashboards section here. See that? Lovelace dashboards. And here you can make new ones. I don't know what this resources is about. Oh, this is cool too. We'll come back to that in a second. So here you can make a new dashboard. So you can add a dashboard. We can call it something like Mrs. Z's. And we can give it an icon. I just like to guess on these icons. MDI flower. Usually there's something like that. Okay. URLs there. Admin only. I've turned admin only off on this one. And sidebar, I guess I will leave it on. So create. Now we can open this and there's nothing here. It's totally blank. So now, except now there's everything here. Wait a minute. How did that happen? Oh, this is like the old states page now. Good grief. I don't want that. Oh, heavens. Maybe I need to, let's go back for a second. Let's go back and open this one up again. Is there some way to limit it right here? I don't want all that stuff. Unlimited amount of dashboards. This awesome new feature. Okay. Each dashboard can be added to menu sidebar, configured icon. Further, it's possible to limit access. Okay. Unlimited amount of dashboards. Okay. And yes, you can mix and match multiple YAML mode managed Lovelace dashboards. You can have a dashboard with your main layout. One for experimental, for wall mount. Gosh, I don't want all this stuff. So let's see. Let's configure. It's still loading. Like it's still loading all my things. Come on now. Oh, there it goes. Take control. All right, by default, Home System will maintain. This said this for a long time. You don't think I have enough states? Yeah, maybe I should add a few more. Delete the page and start again. Is that right? It's like a YAML dashboard. You just have to delete the cards. It's easy. You can do it in one step. Oh, okay. But is it on that first page? Hey, Marco from Italy. Oh man. Yeah, at least you got some time. Hope you're well, brother. All right, so if you hadn't used Lovelace before, this is where it says, if you take control, we'll no longer make changes automatically for you. Are you sure you want to take control of your user interface? And yes, I do want to take control. And remove the home tab. Okay. Thank you, Tony. All right, so now we can add a new. There's so much stuff. It's like taking time to load it all. Okay, we're going to add a new one here, and I'm not going to give, I can call it phone. And I can give it an icon, MDI, phone. If that'll work. Yeah, that works. Okay. Then I'm going to delete this other one. Just scrap the tab. Okay. Right here, edit. And delete view. Yeah. Should have had it started with a blank one. Right? That would have been, that's what I expected. I was really surprised when it popped up. In fact, I guess when I started, because I started another one here, this admin one, and I probably didn't stay on the page long enough for it to do all that, for it to populate all that stuff. What? The stage page has been deprecated? How will DrZzs overwhelm us with his sensors? Oh, did you dismiss it, Mark? Oh, man. All right. But now you can start doing whatever you want as far as cards, Lovelace cards. And this was really awesome because now each card has a little bit of a visual thing. Can you guys hear Zach singing? The boys are getting ready to audition for a show for sometime later. And anyways, so they're practicing singing around the house. Okay, anyways, so this is, let me change the, let's see, can I do it here? Yeah, instead of back in selected, let's set it to default so we can see a little bit better. Why did it not go default? That's weird. Oh, it's because there's nothing on there, probably. Yeah, probably because there's nothing on there. But I want it to, yeah, I want to be able to see all this. So I'm going to have to just change it here. That's fine. We'll change it here. Just can't see very well. How's that look? Maybe that's okay. I don't want it to be too white either. All right. This is Z's. Oh, did I not say? Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, great. Now, good. That looks better. Now you can see that a little bit better. Send a map of where you were and where the epicenter was. Oh, okay, thanks. I didn't have Discord open. Thanks for the reminder. People probably trying to send me a message. Don't switch. Thanks. Here, so yeah, that's where I was, and that's where the earthquake happened. So it was not far compared to I was closer to the epicenter of the earthquake than I was to my house. Okay. Thank you, Tyson. All right. So here we go. So I like this. We got previews. So you can see what kind of card you want. And if you couldn't remember, which kind is it that I'm looking for? Was it a picture entity or a picture glance or picture element? You got some options here. And you can see what they look like. And then they did put horizontal and vertical stack in here. We can spend a few minutes on that because that's a hard one. Well, it's a hard one. It's a really good one, but I had to do some figuring out, and I'll show you what I figured out. That was pretty close, right? Alarm panel. Yours shows text. I wonder why. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Gary, are you still on 106? So let's pick something. I wanted to pick this. Let's pick this picture elements for a second. And it gives you a preview. This is awesome. For those of you who are doing floor plans, here you go. Okay. You don't have the option to do a visual editor. Well, not like you don't have drop downs and stuff. So you do have to paste this in for now. But yeah, no visual editor available for picture elements, but you do get the preview. And that's huge because let's say you've got this, you've got a sensor here, right? And you want to put it in the right place. So say we want to put it in the garage. We can move it. We can't drag it, right? And that's okay. So far, someday maybe. Oh, Williams on 103. This is going to be painful. Baby steps, baby steps. But we can change this by changing these numbers right here. Okay. Oh, we got to go a little farther. 60. Yeah, let's go 65. Okay, good. And now we want it to go further from the left. So I think we're going to make it bigger. Yeah. There you go. So something like that. There you go. So see how I did that? You just change these and you moves it to the right place. And they give you this default stuff here. So you can totally like copy this. It's just an entity, and you can put your entities wherever you want them. Your lights or your sensors like this or whatever. Amazing! Isn't that cool? And then this is where the image is. This image, it seems to be a Home Assistant image that is on their website at Home Assistant IO. I guess we need to let's see if we can find an image and pop an image in there. It won't be a floor plan. It'll just be like some crazy random image on my computer here, okay? Let's find a picture so we can just look at what that format looks like too. I wish it could be a GIF. Could it be a GIF or a GIF? A Jiffy GIF? Okay, so we're going to get this one. And then, excellent, okay. Okay, and I want to grab the path here. How do I do that? Can I do that? Isn't there a way to grab the path? I thought this would change up here somehow. This one. Now, how do you make it show the path? Oh, there it is. So it's got to be, well, just and then probably pictures, right? Right click the image and hit properties. Okay, thank you. Properties. Oh, right there. Thank you. All right. Spinning circle of death. Okay. And then, let's see, we probably can go in here, I would think, and we can do this, except it's going to be the name of that thing. Pictures / and then what was the name of that little squirrel? I just want to edit the thing. There we go. Grab this. And then see if that's going to work. Is that going to work? No. That don't work. How else do you do it? That isn't going to work because it needs to be a www folder. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. So let's find something in the www folder. Okay. And I do have pictures in my www folder. I should have known that. I should have known. I even have floor plans. These are my floor plans. Like, these. So, right click, properties. I wish this would show the whole path right there. So I just need to go. Is there another example of this? You go that lat, and then www, like that, or local. Nope. Can't use the Windows path. Oh, the slashes are the wrong way. There it is. There it is. Oh, that's funny that I could use this the slash that way on this one. I guess it can be either one. Go figure. So anyway, there you go. Sweet, right? That's easy. Isn't that cool? So you put your so this is that's gonna hang some people up. So the www folder, put your file that has your pictures of your floor plan or whatever in there, right? just regular PNG, JPEG, whatever. And then this part here, you just pop some stuff on top. And then you can, I love this part that you can get the preview, move it around. So nice. So nice. Anyways, okay. Save. There it is. Yay. Okay. Let's do something else. Let's do some other cards because there's other cool card types too. I did one. So button, I love button card. Light, markdown, picture, element, picture, media control. Oh, the media control one is supposed to be pretty cool. The media control one. So let's put in here a media player. Like, I think the one here in the office is called, it's the new Echo Plus. There we go. It's that one. And that's all. But then let's do this. Okay, I did all that without triggering anybody's devices and without copyright strike for playing any music. But that's what it looks like. And the color of this, Alexa, skip this song. Oh, sorry, I just messed that up, didn't I? And then this changes. See how that, so this matches, the colors here match the album art. Freaking cool, right? I love it. I love it. So cool. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, I messed that up, didn't I? After doing so good, I did so good the first time. Please do UDM setup for us. I'm really fed up with it. Uh-oh, Dr. Reality. Who's our UDM masters for Dr. Reality? To help him out real quick. Oh no, piston broke. Your media server did a DrZzs and exploded. Oh no, what happened? What happened? Can I safely show you my UDM stuff? All right. Private Stewie. Thanks for being here, my friend. Thanks. I feel like Superman when this one comes on. Should we get on my green screen and fly? Oh, the power supply went bang. Oh, bummer. What is it? Am I considered a UDM master? Yes, you are, Ikafar. Ikafar is a UDM master. I say Ikafar because that's what his name says on Discord, used to. And then he helped me by saying Ikafar Matheson so that I knew Ikafar was Matheson. So I still like to call him by his old name. That's because I'm just that kind of guy. So, Dr. Reality, message Matheson a little bit. And he could probably point you at some of the settings you need to change. We can go through some of mine and look at what I did, and you can try and match it. But it might not be the problems that you're having or the problems that I fixed. So, lots of magic smoke. Oh, dang. Did you like overheat it or something, or overwork it somehow? It's an HP micro server. Uh-oh. But can you replace the power supply, or is it inside? Either way, you can probably do it. Peter, how's it going? Upgrading to 107. Do it, Daniel. You'll love it. Can you install Home Assistant on a Synology NAS, maybe using Docker? Yes, you can, Mark. Yes, you can. There's several people. There's probably some people here in the chat that have exactly that setup. Hey, from India. Just got up at 2 a.m. to watch your stream. Wow. Well, thank you. Dib you dip. Thank you very much for being here. We'll try and keep you awake. We're doing this. We're just going through some Lovelace stuff. So this is Lovelace with the new different tabs. This one's probably going to have all my stuff on it, unless I guess I deleted it. You see, this one didn't. Oh, there it is. Yes. See, I just don't wait long enough. There's all my states page. The states page that never ends. The states page that never ends. Never ending states page. Da 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 da. Sorry. But I made this one an admin only, so that one won't show up for anybody that's not an admin. Home Assistant running on OMV Docker. There you go. So many echoes. Oh, the air conditioning just came on. I gotta turn it off. Yeah. Oops. This one. It's because of my thermostats. So this I just did. I don't know if you remember what my what my little air conditioning page looked like before. But this part over here is all new. It looks a little funky right now just because of the size of this screen probably. Let me shrink it a little bit. And then it'll look a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. I wish I could change the font here, make the font a little bit smaller. But this right here, all right. Digital content creator. Ooh, Stefan Rube, digital content creator. Well, thank you for subscribing, Stefan. We are going to go back to doing the planes for you. I say planes just because I fly by on that paper airplane at the end. Love the song. Okay, so all these thermostats, this is all one card. This is all one card. Is my HA switch plate still working? Yes, it did run into some bumps, and I haven't, well, let me see. I think what you might have, the problem you might have, Nigel, is that I think it uses groups, and so you might have to redo some stuff. I had to redo some stuff. So some of my buttons are definitely working. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, those things are working. Let's try this one, though. Yeah, so there's a button that I have that uses groups, and it doesn't work. So try that. I did see your email, Renee. Yes, thank you very much. And I will, you're on my sticker list, amigo. Thank you mucho. So let's go through how I made this card. This is a 4 horizontal stack cards inside of one vertical card, one vertical stack. So this is one card. Look at that. It's one card. And this is new, the way that they made this visual. At least for me it is. I'm pretty sure. So if you go in here to edit this, this is a vertical stack card. Can you see that? Yes, you can. It's a vertical stack card. And then inside of the vertical stack card, there are horizontal cards. All right. So vertical stack 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. And this is number 4. So when I switch between these up here, it switches which element is down here. And then these are the horizontal elements. And there's element number 1 and then number 2. And if I switch to the next stack down, there's number 1 and number 2. And then the next stack down, there's 3. There's number 1, number 2, number 3. All right. Cool, right? Now, let's build one. The way I did it, let's see if we can do it this way. Let's see if we can do something from scratch. This will be one of those things I like to do, freestyle. So this is how I tried to do it, and it didn't work. So let's try it again and see if we can make it work. I was trying to get it done the exact way I had it, and what I ended up doing was just copying a little bit of YAML. But let's see if we can do it this way. So we're going to start a vertical stack card. Okay. Now, when you start a vertical stack card, you need to tell it now what kind of cards are you going to stack in there. So you say, okay, I'm going to do a vertical stack. Now, what do you want? What cards do you want in there? So let's start with a, we're going to want horizontal stacks in there. So we're going to want things next to each other in there. Buttons, we'll say. We'll do buttons. So now we're going to put a horizontal stack inside of it. All right. Now, we've got this is one vertical stack. Let's say we're going to make it 2. Let's see, can I do this? Yes. The second one is also going to be a horizontal stack. So we're going to make it a horizontal stack also. There we go. All right, so now we've got 1 and 2. Now, this next section down here, it's asking me, what now do you want to stack horizontally? So let's stack buttons. So we're going to pick a button. Here's a button card with stuff already populated for us. Yay. Let's change this to a switch, just because most of my stuff is actually listed as switches instead of lights. Office fan. Okay, office fan. Oh, that's cute. It's got this nice little icon. I don't remember making that, but okay, I'm sure I did. Now, I've got that there. What else do I want in my horizontal stack? So next to that, I want another button. So I'm going to hit this plus, and I'm going to do another button. Great. Now this one is going to be switch office light. Do I have light? Yeah, I do have office light. Okay, good. Great. Now, back up here again, I can go back to the office fan or the office light. These are the ones in that horizontal stack, and these are in the first vertical stack. So now let's do another stack below that, and we're gonna make this one a gauge. Okay, sure. We'll put a gauge in there. So we click that. What gauge? Aidensville amps. Let's make a gauge that is, I don't know what. That's kind of a silly. Okay, sure. We'll make a allergy index tomorrow. Okay. Minimum and maximum. I think this is on a scale of like 12. So let's make this a small range and give it a name. Okay. Unit. No. There. Oh, look, it made 2 of them. So there's my index. And actually, that looks like it's too small. So I'm going to make this. It is only 2.7 tomorrow, but I'm going to make the maximum just to make it look different. We'll make the maximum something smaller. Okay. So you can change that. The amps, that's interesting. I wonder. Oh, that's because that's my charging time. All right. So we want to change this one. Let's go back up here to this one. We don't want 8 amps. We want something else. Let's make it. Let's make it allergy today. Sure. And we'll make this 2 again. And we'll make this 4 again. And there is a way. Oh, look, today is 6. Oh, so we got to make this really high. We're going to make this higher. I think it is on a scale to 12. So in reality, I probably should keep this one as 12. I just wanted it to be something you could see. So I can go back to this one. And then I can go to make this 12. Okay. Great. And if I don't put a name in here for this one, it'll show up like the whole big long name. And we don't want that. It doesn't look tidy. Okay. There we go. Pretty sweet, huh? I just updated and I'm running. I cannot load developer tools or config. Supervisor comes up as fine. Just wait a second. Try it again. Just refresh the page because it might take a minute. It might take a minute. Jorge, no, UDM is the Unify, or is it Ubiquity, whatever. It's the Dream Machine. It's a new Unify router all-in-one. So typically when we buy like non-commercial grade network equipment, most of us in the universe, you buy a router and that's it. And maybe if you're savvy, you buy an access point or some other like Wi-Fi extender kind of a piece. Unify sells things totally differently. You've got to have a switch and something to control it, and then an access point or multiple access points. What the Dream Machine is it's the controller, the switch, and one access point all in one thing, for cost less than what those 3 things would cost individually if you bought them and put them together. And it's made for guys like us, honestly, right? It's a good way to get in, and found you by suggested videos. Glad I logged in. I rarely read release notes. This is game changing. Well, fantastic, Jackknife. Thanks for being here. Okay. So does that help you with the... And yeah, the UDM. We'll talk about it too, Dr. Reality. Don't give up, my friends. Don't give up. Don't give up. Amari, hey. Long time no see. Yeah, how you been, man? I got the UDM. The UDM Pro, isn't the UDM Pro like, it looks like a server thing, like you slide it in, it's like a long skinny thing. Like you have to have a rack to hold it. I guess you don't have to have a rack. You can put it anywhere else, but that's what it looks like. Mine is, yeah, it's rack mount. Yeah. No, mine's just the Dream Machine. It looks like an alien pod. You want me to add a custom card? Okay, let's add a custom card. So let's save this. So that was a vertical, and that worked actually really well. That worked better than I expected. So there's a little bit of problem with the size there, isn't there? I need to work on that. There's probably a way, I don't know what it is, off the top of my head, to shrink this so that it fits, because that's ugly, right? We don't want that. We need that to fit. So I'm not sure what that is. It might have to do with my browser being zoomed way out because I'm freaking blind. No. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, that's it. So, Yeah, but even still, there's probably a setting you can do to manipulate that, right? When you stop editing, it fixes itself. Oh, cool. Why, yes, it does. Hot diggity. Who said that? Sam, you genius, you. Custom button card. Well, yeah, sure. You want to do a custom button card. Okay, let's go back here for a second. When you're going to do a custom card, let's pretend we're doing a new custom card. Community store, right? Plugins, which are cards, really. We gotta fix our terminology there, think differently about it, I guess. We're gonna do button. Oops, I don't need to write custom. Everything in here is custom. Button. Lovelace. This is the button card, I believe, right? Wrong writer. No, I don't think this is the button card, is it? Maybe it is. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna add this one. So we're gonna install it. It already exists. Do you want me to override it? Yes. So this is the one I have. So this is fine. I'm overwriting it as we do. But typically it will tell you that you need to add something, right? So if we go back to, the repository, it will probably say, oh, you need to add this to your list of, yeah, this is the right one. I'm sorry. I think Thomas makes every custom card. That's why I was expecting to see Thomas's name. It will probably say you need to add these lines to your, what is it called? Registers or something like that? Where's it at? Oh, come on. Installation. Okay. So if you do it through hacks or the manual way, it doesn't matter. You have to add this stuff. So in the past, you had to go in and do, and manually do this right in there. But now it looks like there's a way to do that more like in the UI. So we're going to grab this. We're going to go here and go back to configuration and the Lovelace dashboard page. And now there's this resources page. So we're going to go to the resources page. And now, instead of like having to go to raw config editor, which is what you had to do before to add a line for your resources, you can do it here. So you go plus, and now you can add what I just copied, which make sure you don't have the wrong stuff there. Just that part's all you need. Okay. And then it will tell you what it is. Like mine, that one that I copied over here, it says it's a module. Some of them are other things, JavaScript or something, right? I guess some are style sheets, some are module. I don't know. Anyways, module. So that's what it is. So that's it. Now create this, and it will add that line here, which I already have. So it probably just added another one, but I don't know that that's a problem. So that way you don't have to go back. You don't have to go into the raw config editor stuff to add resources, which is awesome, right? So awesome. Okay, now it was, let's see, Dale. Dale wants me to add a custom card to the vertical stack. Let's do that. Let's do it. This is my vertical stack, right? My horizontal stacks inside of vertical stacks. Configure, edit. All right. So let's add a third bit to our second stack. So down here where our index is, let's add another one here. And let's make it a custom button card. All right. So number one is the allergy index today. That's this one. Number two, and this, it would be nice if that highlighted, right? So if you moved here and it highlighted down here, so you just got to keep track. It's not hard, but maybe another thing to add. I'm always asking for more. Always. I guess you could do that here too. You can use these arrows here. Oh, you can use these arrows to move which one's in which spot. So now I put the allergy today on the right and the other one on the left. That's what that does. Okay, cool. Now we're going to add another one. And then it takes us to this, pick a card. We're going to pick a manual card. And now we've got to customize everything. So we're going to go to the custom button card and we're going to grab some examples because that's what I do. So I can't think of anything original myself. Okay, so here's some stuff we can grab. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. I have a custom button card. Let's go to one of my other. Let's go to my other stuff and grab one of these buttons right here. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna steal one I've already got. Okay, we're gonna grab this button card right here. So this is all one custom button card. This will turn on my quiet cool fan, which brings in air from the outside. That even makes sense. Okay. So if you want to walk through this, I guess we've got the entity. Well, the important part, I don't know why it's at the bottom. I would like this to be at the top. So for the sake of me just explaining things, we're going to put that at the top. Still works. So the type of card is a custom button card. I don't know, value off. Oh, value off. Oops, value off has, I grabbed that from the wrong place. That needs to be down here, I believe. Because that has to do with the spinning of it. So don't worry about that. So type, it's custom button card. Entity is the switch that we're going to switch on and off. We give it an icon. We give it a name. I do want it to show the state. I could have it not show the state. That way, the state is only represented by what the actual icon is doing, because that's one of the wonderful things about the button card. The button card, the custom button card, is one of the best. Who was it that said? Yes, and some. You're right, Renee. Renee's commenting that sometimes in some of the cards it will add the resources line for you. I did notice that. I did see that somewhere. Ooh, add scale to the. I think it is. Okay, cool. I'm going to copy that from Gary. We'll get to that in a minute. How can you try to add a custom button card in a picture elements card? I tried. Didn't go that well. Looked weird. Yeah, we'll try that. I bet you the problem is probably going to be some kind of a transparency. Is that what the problem was when you tried to do it? It probably looked bad because it was... We'll try it. We'll see. Okay. So what I've got here is when the value is equal to on, the icon will spin. Cool, right? This part hasn't been working. I want it to blink in and out, but that part's not working. Anyways. And then this is when I tap it, it calls a service, and the service is toggle. And this is what it's toggling. So even though this is the entity, because I'm having it call a service separately, I can do this. I have to re-say it down here. Anyways, okay, so that's that. So let's go back now and try what Gary was saying about making these gauges smaller. Oh, not XXX pix. How about so I can say how many pixels I want it to be? No, value accepted, type undefined. For scale. Oh, scale, is scale a percent? Yeah, you know what, Chad? The problem you're having is because of the groups. Yep, you guys can sort them out. It's because groups are gone, really. I just need visual editor support for custom cards. So custom vertical stack in card can use the stack editor. Visual editor support for custom cards. So custom verticals. So what you can do if you have, this looks like it's not going to work. Let's try something else on that one, Gary. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I don't know. And then I guess if I close this, what's going to happen? Did I make them small? Yeah, I think I did make them small. Let's go back. Let's edit that again. Not zoom the browser at all. And see if taking out that 200 does anything. I don't think that thing did. I don't think that did it. I think it's got to be something else. Yeah, I think it's got to be something else. I like what you're thinking, Gary. Shoot me the right one. Custom button card took the theme background color and unable to reposition them on the elements picture cards. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. let's try. Somebody was asking about vertical. So somebody else was asking about verticals inside of a custom. So let's try that for a second. This is how I do stuff, by the way. This is exactly what I do. And I just sit here and poke around until it works. That's probably what most of you guys do. Okay. So let's make another vertical stack. And then if you want to have so one thing I did, I don't know if this is going to answer your question or not. Oh, there you go. Ludius is here. Can you have a visual? You can have a visual edit for custom cards. It just needs to be added to the card by the dev or someone. Oh, good. Fantastic. So there you go. Make a request to your favorite card developer. Thank you, Ludius. I don't think you can use scale on inbuilt gauge card. So they scale automatically. Maybe that's true. Idaho Joe is here. Haven't seen you in forever, brother. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we can start over, no problem. So there was an earthquake yesterday. That's true, actually. Okay. Who was it that was asking about this? Because I want to make sure that I don't just waste. Let's try this. Let's try this adding a custom button card in a picture element card. So let's continue to stack things inside of things. You want a picture element card like this. Okay, great. We're going to use that one. And then you want a custom card here, right? So can you do that? That's interesting. I'd have to, let me look at the picture. I'd have to go to the picture element. Okay, so you can go type instead of entity. All right, let's see if there's a good example of state image elements. So instead of elements, instead of an element, can we have a button? That's what you're saying, right? Does Magic Home or MyQ work with Home Assistant? MyQ is the garage door, right? I don't know. I shouldn't say. I remember having some issues with a brother-in-law's garage door, and I don't remember what brand it was, but no, it didn't work. Yes, you can copy and paste the template of the custom button card from any of your existing buttons. You should see the card element pop up. So as an element where it says type, then instead of image, I do the card. Okay, let's try that. So let's go to over here and grab this same button, whatever, right? Can I do that? And then type. Let's get rid of this. Oh dear, this is gonna get messy. It's gonna take some finagling. Oh dear. So type is gonna be custom button card, right? Okay. And then maybe all this I can just move out. Nope. Just hoping. If I move it far enough out, will it work? No. So that doesn't work. Type button card like that doesn't work. Line 21, column 5. Is that because down here? What do you think? Okay, there you go. So Ray's got something he can tell you. What am I doing wrong here? I haven't tried this, so this is new for me. Why don't you show me what you've got? UI button card. Move value over. Oh. Oh, that was easy. Yeah. Woohoo! Thank you, Dale. Nice job. Hey, Reese. Smash that like button, says 4Tracks. Please do. Indent the value. Thank you, guys. We got it. We indented the value line. So there it is. But yeah, I see what you're saying. So I'm touching my face. Touch my face. Touch my face. I'm sorry, everybody. I touched my face too many times. So we need, is there a way to take out the background? Anybody know for a custom button card? That's a great question. Oh, this one. That's the one I was working on. I left it. The style, I think, should be aligned to value. Oh, yeah, you got it. Yeah, because that's no good. Can we move it still? That was the other question we had, right? The other problem was, can we move it? Yeah, we can move it. But it looks bad like that. I'm using history graph, and this is removed in 107. Do I change these before updating or after? Change them before, Ray. Change them before, because I was using it also, and what happens, at least what happened to me, was the whole view, the whole tab, the whole Lovelace tab at the top, would show nothing until you go into the raw configuration and take out the parts with history graph. Oh, Kenneth has something for us. What do you got, Kenneth? What do you got? Let's do it. So under style, I'm guessing I can do something like this. Take this part out. No. Where would I put this? For the button? Somewhere else? Down here? No. What do you think? Where would I put this style, Kenneth? I think I like where you're going with this. Could the background be dependent of the theme used? Good question. I don't know. It's nice that I was not using the top left under style attribute, so we need to resize it. Yeah, we need to resize it. What about this for the bug? Show me. Made a few ours that were adjustable LED controllers. Would you like to have a look at them? Sure, Michael, sure. Oh, Robert, again, thank you, my friend. Robert made a little donation the other day. Thank you, amigo. Much appreciated. We got to do some fun stuff for you. Unicorns. Okay, Kenneth, where do you want me to put that style thing? Do I put it up here? Maybe? Can I have two styles? No, I can't have two styles. That's not Party unicorn. Put it before the top and left. The blank beside the style, and then the other below. Oh, I see. Okay. I think I understand what you mean. Like that? No. No. Ooh, okay. Here's another way to do it. Gary's got another way. Maybe Kenneth's way would work too. Let's try this one. So we've got state value. That's funny, Gary. It doesn't work that way in Discord, I guess, or here. That's cool. It copied it over from Discord. So let me go to Discord. Thank you. Because you put it in as code there in Discord. right? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in this. Ah! Oh my goodness. The live chat in Discord is mucho long. I don't want to view older messages. I want to go straight to the new one. There we go. Okay. Gary's got something for us here. Let's try this. Copy. So that's under state. Okay. Oh, but is that only going to show up when it's on then? And then this needs to move over a little bit. Ooh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. So what if we did opacity? What if we did opacity like 90? No. What if we did opacity like 5? Okay, but then it's making it's making the whole thing opaque, isn't it? Well, you could see through it, so that's a little better. You need to merge the two styles. Can't post a link. Do it in Discord. The card background. Was better because it should just remove the background of that image. So Kenneth's... Oh, remove the filter grayscale. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I guess, can I do icon filter opacity? What if I do that? Say this one is 100. No. Now it's not working at all. Oh, duh. Bad indentation. Oh yeah, this is a bad indentation. Nope. Thought that would work. Okay, here we got another one. Where do I put that? Lewis, where do I put that? Okay, I'm going to take this part out. And down here under style. You sent me a message. Okay, great. Thank you. Oh, Celeron. How's it going? So that should do it, huh? Oh, I see what you... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do it. Let's try this other one. Oh, yeah. That's what somebody... Let's see. Somebody else put one in here. Does it need to have... Does it need this? No. Look at that. Hold on. Okay. That's pretty close. There's still a little bit of a shadow. Okay. See you later, Ikafar. Without the pipe. I see what you're saying. By the pipe. Now I understand, Kenneth. I'm sorry. That's good. That's good hacker coder vocab that I don't have. But hey, we're pretty close, right? Add paper below styles. Okay, so we're pretty close. Now, how do we get rid of the shadow? Is there a way to get rid of the shadow too? Same kind of thing, probably. Under here. Something, get rid of the shadow. How about that? There you go. Patrick for the win. Okay. Oh, wait. Cannot read a block mapping. Multi-line key may not. Yeah.
Your videos
Thank
are
you.
seminars for me.
Ah, thank you, Alexandros. Appreciate it, my friend. What do you think went wrong there? Oh, okay. All right, we got it. Here it is. Who was asking for this? Oh, no, I did it again. No way. Does it need to be this? Oh, it made it white. Dang. We were so close. What's with these double things? Like, what is that? What does that do? It's not saying there's error. Now it only has a shadow. Oh, what if this is card background, which are all zeros? Is that what we need? Or is all zeros going to be white? Every time I think we're so close. Look how close. So close. Means we're marks. Okay. Why did I enter the first HA card? I don't know. Is it raining? I think the locusts are here. Thank you, Alexandros. By the way, we didn't do anything for you, so let's do this. Probably show name and show state false too. Maybe add color if it's on. Just box shadow none. Can I just say none? There it is. We did it. We did it. We did it. I don't know why it keeps bouncing. And the only reason it's gray is because of the theme. All zeros is black. Oh, 0 instead of 0.5 for the last number in the shadow too. Okay. Well, how about that though? How about just none for the shadow? And now we can move it. Let's move it around a little bit. And then let's change the size. How do we size it? Let's make it smaller too. See, there we go. Let's make it smaller. You guys are awesome. We did it. You wanted to do this all my life. This is what it is. Dip-a-dip. You want to see that fan spinning? To see the fan spin, I have to turn it on. You want me to turn it on? The kids will freak out in a little bit. Let's see it spin. Let's make it small, and then we'll see it spin. Can I set none for the background also? Right here? Oh, for here. I kind of did, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's in a bad spot. Let's move it a little bit. There, that's better. And this other piece here that it's showing, that's not... Well, let's put it back in this room here. So we're going to go over and down a little bit. There's so much stuff and it keeps like jerking me back down. Fun working in a group, isn't it, Dale? This is fun. Double leading dash is used for defining custom properties. Okay, thank you, Christopher. Width, oh, there we go. What's EM? What's EM, Joe? So I can go width. 1 EM and height 1 EM. Oh, now it's mucho tiny. Look how tiny. Web measurements. EM is normal size font. Okay, 1 EM. So let's make it. Hey. Huh? I like it. You already made a lot of things for me in other videos. Well, you're welcome, Alexandros. This is fun. I didn't know how to do this, guys. This is fantastic. Now, what about... Oh, here's another one. Patrick had another way of doing that, too, for the icon. Padding 0 pixel, 20 pixels, height 20 pixels. Oh, is that around the edges somehow, Patrick? You can use pixel size, too. Okay. EM, relative to font size element. Now, here's another one. How do I... Well, actually, that seems to have shrunk the font, too, didn't it? Did that shrink the font, too? Or would that only shrink the icon? I guess we can make it 5 and we'll see. This will probably be all oblong shape. Oh, no, it did not shrink the font. Yeah, doesn't shrink the font. Yes, I'll share the code. You bet. You bet. I can pop it like it is right now into Discord if you like. So this is just a big old picture element. It's a picture element with a button card in it, and it will be... Actually, do we have a Lovelace? We should have a Lovelace, right? A Lovelace channel? I guess we don't. That's okay. We probably have more channels than we need anyways. All right, so I'm going to put it in the live stream. Well, let me... There it goes. Oh, it wouldn't let me put it in like a funny thing. Hey, Frank's here. How's it going, Frank? Uh-oh. I'll help you, Frank. What do you need, brother? What do you need? Oh, there's the Lovelace. Thanks, guys. I'll paste it here, too. Thank you. Oh, my eyes are... It's weird that it wouldn't let me comment it. There it goes. Okay, it's in the Lovelace UI Discord channel. Thank you, Sam, for reminding me what's in my own Discord channel. Cool, right? I can stop screaming at my monitor now. All right, gotta check on this. Oh. Oh. Frank is... I'm reading messages by Frank. Frank is messaging me. And I'm going, oh, ooh, ah. It has to do with WLED. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Start adding services scrollings. Yes. Devin, I'm listening to Frank too, but I'll keep going here. Struggling with how to set up from a user perspective. Oh, well, hey, I'm a user. I know what to do. What the service calls would look like. Okay. This is the best of both worlds. We finally did it. Isn't that great? Oh, you want me to turn it on, right? Let's turn it on. Here goes. Well, let's save it. And now we're gonna close this so that it shows up. And there it is. And this is all one card. These 2 things, these 3 things, and this. It's all one card. So now when I click it, it'll spin. See? But I need to turn it off in the house because it's cold outside. Okay. Yes, but let's talk about how do you change the font size. Mark, it right now, yes, that's the kind of thing he's working on. Speed and right now it's effect speed. but I'm sure presets are in there somewhere. Having issues with Chromecast. You know what? Let me see if I was having issues. Let me try without. I don't know if I can. You can have multiple entities on the same card. Yeah, it's a vertical stack. In fact, this card that we made is actually, so it's a vertical stack. So it's actually got 3 levels. It's this top level with the fan and the light, this middle level, and then this bottom level. And if you go in here, these are the 3 vertical levels. So it's the first one is these here. And then this is a horizontal stack. Oh, show visual editor. Okay. Yeah, so you could do that too. If you wanted to copy in some horizontal stack you already have, or you wanted to look at what it looks like, you can toggle back and forth between the show code editor, which is going to show you the stuff down here, and it's going to show you just this, just the horizontal one card, or the other card here, number 2. Or if you switch this to show code editor, is going to be this one. This is the code editor, and the visual editor is this one. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. Ooh. Yeah. That makes sense, Frank. Yes, I concur. Yes, that seems fine. And then in data, can you do things like, could data include presets? But definitely effect, intensity, speed. Great. I guess presets can be something else. Preset should be something else. Don't do preset. Don't do preset. Oh, the other one's the palette as well. Are you watching? I don't know if he's watching or if I'm just talking to him. Can I show switching on a light at a time using helper card so you can adjust the time? Ooh, I didn't play with helper card, but we can try and figure it out. Do I maybe how to mix SVG floor plan with FEX custom buttons? Problems with that. I haven't been using the SVG floor plan thing for a long time. I know I made a video about it, but I haven't done it in a long time. You set up multiple lines in graphs ever since Home System adopted the mini card. Look, a couple versions back. I don't know. Maybe I am talking to myself. He didn't know I was streaming. That's awesome. Frank's like, stream? You're streaming? Is Decon's completely operational? Let's check it out. I'm sorry, now I'm getting squirreled. I know we did pretty good focus for a while there, but now I've got a lot of hey, why didn't my squirrel? Huh? There it goes. That's better. Yeah. He knows now. He's like, stream? Stream? Oh man. Yeah, Frank, I was giving these guys the play-by-play as you were texting me, and I kind of thought it was funny. I was like, I wonder why he's not just typing that in the chat, for everybody, because everybody could give input on that. That's funny. Good morning. So what was the answer? The answer was yes. That I like that. It makes sense to me. And if it makes it easier on your end to not have a bunch of services, it makes sense to me. I can get the consensus from the fellas here if you'd like. The other thing was the other thing that I didn't see listed under data was the palette. Yeah, everybody knows what he's working on now. Thank you, Stuart. So yeah, the answer is yes. I could totally get behind that. It doesn't have to be like set, a service like something dot whatever. An effect service and an intensity service and a speed service. That's fine. We don't need that. 42. Yes, the answer is always 42. Ludius is right. It is always 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I remembered this time. Oh, awesome. Did you send me those? If only there was someone at Nabukasu who might be able to come up with a reliable way to be notified of live streams. Yeah, we're working on Blade's been working hard on making Google Calendar announcements for streams. Gary shared it. Gary has a really good one. Did I read or just know it? The answer? Somebody told me a while ago. I've seen it, but it's been a long time. I should read it to the kids? Okay. Yeah, it's good time. We got lots of time. Let's look at the helper thing. Yeah, he needs me. Blade's always, I'm sorry, I touched my nose. Blade's always waiting on me. He's always waiting on me to, everybody's always waiting on me. I apologize. Let's look at the helper things, because I don't know. I didn't try the helper things. I tried a lot of these new things in 107. So those were some of the big things to me. Some of the big things were, the Lovelace preview, the being able to do these different dashboards, right? And then you can make it so, yeah, that one needs, you can make it so that the different dashboards, it doesn't look like it's user specific yet. Like you can't say this, when this user logs in, make this dashboard, but you can say only this dashboard is only available to admins. That happens. And then what were some of the other things that they did here? Let's look at some of these other things real quick. Take a year off dead for tax reasons. Helpers are sweet. Okay, yeah, I looked at them and I was trying to figure out what they were doing. Let's check it out. Helpers configuration. When you create advanced automations, you often need a helper, like a toggle to save a state, okay, or input field, or another input field. Until now, you always had to find them in YAML. All right, Mark, thank you for subscribing. We now have a UI to add and manage these helper elements. This allows non-expert users or anybody that prefers the front end to manage their system, but also to also access this functionality. I guess I need an example of this. Oh, okay, good. So good enough. Editing a video right now on helpers. How to convert your old ones to the new editor. Oh, cool. Great. Post a link to your channel. So good enough. You're, what are we fixing today? Right? Helpers are input select, number select. Okay. No need to make them in YAML anymore. Fantastic. Helpers, finally. It's funny you guys all know what helpers were. I don't know what helpers were. Pulling everything together is very close. Just have to, oh yeah, you guys are talking about that one. Board so we can debug first, yep. And I'm going to have, won't be able to do it tonight, Blade. I got to take off here in about, get maybe 20 minutes. I probably ought to say 15. So I still got to shower and then I got to go to a stinking meeting. Not having to update YAML and restart. Awesome. Per user views is also awesome. Click the edit button next to the title of the panel. Oh, they are user specific. Oh, I'm sorry. Really? Next to the title of the panel. So up here? Or does it have to be one of these? Oh, visibility. How long's that been there? How long's that been there? Is that new? That's probably not new, is it? That's probably been there a long time. Oh my gosh. There you go. So if you only want, so let's say Mrs. Z's, we're going to make it so that this view is only visible to her and me. Hot dog. Good grief. Oh, it is new. Okay. Of course. I knew that was new. I wouldn't be surprised if I'd have missed something very large like that. That wouldn't be the first time. What? I know, right? That's awesome. Visibility. That's where it is. Badges. We don't need no stinking badges. I wonder if I can do like a badge for me. I know this is her, but oh, that just puts a badge at the top. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, decons. Thank you. Let's check decons. Let's see. Let's go to decons. I better see if I need to update anything. I know that things have changed with like the magic cube. Speaking of which, actually, the Xiaomi Aquara, some guy from Aquara sent me an email, and he's gonna send me a new magic cube. I guess there's something different about it. I don't know what it is. But he's gonna send me a new magic cube and a no neutral Zigbee switch that they came up with. All right, let's see if this does something. Okay, 77. Still works. Yeah. I shook it. It's working, by the way. I shook it, and that's the bedtime routine. That tells everybody it's time for bed. So the kids may come screaming up here that, no, I'm not going to bed. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. But it seems to be working there, and it triggered out there. So yes, so far, looks like decons is working. Blade, were you having trouble? I was kidding. Oh, hey, you're looking sharp. What are you doing? Did you do it? What did you do? What did you sing? Did you sing the Wednesday one? Come here, buddy. You nervous? No. Yeah. No. We're gonna do sign off. We're gonna do sign off in about 10 minutes. Okay. I'm not tired. Come here, give me a hug and a kiss. We're gonna sign off in about 10 minutes because Daddy's gotta go to a meeting. Oh, okay. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. See, it's 9:30 in the UK. It's time for bed. 10 minutes. I just got here. I know, Frank. But the good news, man, is I'm streaming throughout this whole crazy nonsense, however long it lasts. I'm going to be streaming like every day that I possibly can. Tomorrow, are you streaming tomorrow? I have to work tomorrow. So we need to keep this thing going. So you're up, buddy, if you can do it. If you think you can do it. All right, so we didn't do helpers. We didn't look at helpers. We're gonna let Sir Goodenough's video kind of suffice for helpers. Oh, this looks bad. These don't look like they're connected. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. Subject. Home automation. Stop! I'm late. Back up. Polson's here. 3 months later, DrZzs passes away from stream over exhaustion. Casting. Devin, yes, let's try the casting. Okay, so this is how I did the casting before, and there is a new way, right? But let me move this over here because it's going to... Do I have another? No, I need to move this over here. So I'll move over here, and I hit this. I've got a cast.homeassistant.io web UI, right? And then it takes me to a page that says Home Assistant Cast, and it gives me my Nabu Casa address. And then when I tell it to cast to the office display, it says connected. But it still just says Home Assistant Love Nabu Casa. And that's all. Oh, I had to pick the view. Sorry. There. Yep, it's working. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Let me see if this, I don't know if the cord's long enough. Oh, I can show you on the webcam anyways. There you go. So what trouble were you having? Sits it connected as well? Oh, you know what? No, Devin, did you pick a view? Because mine was sitting as at connected, but you had to pick a view. Like if you, here I'll pick a different view. And then pick a different view. On this, I don't want to put my page over there because it's got my Nabu Casa address on it. And then it goes blank. Oh, that's weird. Dang. Sorry, Devin. Yeah, mine seems to be okay. Sorry, brother. I wonder if, is there anything you can update? Does your hub need an update? Your Google Hub? How do I set up the weather card on the main page? I believe it's a custom card. Let me look and see. I'm pretty sure it is. Because it's like an animated weather card. This one? Let's look at it. That's it. Code editor. No, it's just, yeah, custom weather card. So you would go to, can you do that part? You can get to custom, you can do a custom card. If you don't, we can do it. Oh, you're still on the webcam. Sorry. I forgot I did that. Okay, it's here. It's custom weather card. That's it. Custom weather card, weather.darksky is the entity, and that's it. And then we went through how to add those. You can go to hacks, and then we made it even easier now to, or we, like I did any of it. I didn't do any of it. They, Frank et al., made it easy to add those, add the resources. If the card developer doesn't have it adding automatically to resources, you can now in this Lovelace dashboards, you can go resources and you can add a new one, and then you just paste in here the URL that it gives you, which is going to be something like this. All right. Yeah, we did dashboards. Yep. Yeah, we were loving some dashboard action, Frank. Loving it. I got 3 dashboards right here. Oh, Frank, you're going to love this. I don't know why. I just want to torture you. Sorry. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, make it stop. Make it stop. Turn it off. Ah. Get all the media players. For Pete's sake. Oh my gosh. Sir Goodenough's channel is, I thought Sir Goodenough's channel was what are we fixing today or something? What is Portainer, Renee? Let's do it another one. Let's do another day, but yes, for sure. Let's do. If you can see all the containers, that'd be interesting. There you go. Thank you, Sir Goodenough. Good gravy. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. Yeah, that's what a full-on states page would look like. Yikes. Yikes. Going to build hoobs like HA. Somebody sent me something today. It was pretty awesome. Portainer is awesome. All right, cool. Renee's going to show me Portainer, but not right now because I'm going to have to go in a few minutes. Can will do add the resources automatically. No. Oh, no card will add the resources automatically. Okay, I'm sorry. No card will add the resources automatically. That comes from Ludius. That guy knows. Thank you, sir. Every time with the desk cam. Sand. Oh, man. See you, Chad. Chad's already gone. It was a few minutes ago. Oh, my gosh. That's funny. You guys make me laugh. How do I do the fade in and out card? Let's check it out. This is a button card. It's a custom button card. I will just post this in the Discord so you can peruse it. You can peruse it at your leisure. But it's custom button cards, and you can spend a lot of time. It's actually going to be in the Lovelace channel on Discord, okay? But basically what you're doing is for different states, when the state is charging, it spins and is yellow. When the state is plugged, when the value of the state is plugged, then the icon just turns green. And when the value of the state is standby, which means it's not plugged into the car and it's not charging, then it blinks like that and it's red. Okay? So that's what I did. A custom button card and basically made a very easy to visualize alert when my car's not plugged in. Because if I don't plug my car in before bedtime, basically, then it won't be charged in the morning, and then it's not the end of the world. I have a little pickup truck I like to drive anyways. Is it me or are Wise cams working so much better with an update? Maybe, Jim. Are you using Wise with the RTSP, or are you just using it through the Wise app? Frank's here. No, not here. Frank's working. We don't want to. Let's keep it going. Need that for the kid's iPad. Oh, this thing? Yeah, oh, you're using RTSP. Good. I know I've got the one that has been working pretty well for me. Although, let's see if my Blue Iris... Things got a little funny with Blue Iris. Yeah, it's still funny. I don't know why. I don't know what's up. Maybe I changed something. But anyways. I can open up the full thing. I just can't open up the web things right now. No, WLED can wait. Okay. So before we end, because we're going to end a little early today, I'm saying a little early. It's almost been 2 hours anyways. But before we end, let's talk about the other thing that we talked a lot about 2 days ago, and I've been working on, and I'm so far, I mean, I don't want to go too crazy and count chickens before hatching, but Hyperion and getting all that stuff going. Have I tried Minecraft with Homestead? I did Big Cinto a long time ago. I haven't tried it in a while. They charged for school in the morning? Like they have... Oh, I see. They charged the iPad. Gotcha. Yeah, perfect. So if it's not charging, you can do that. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. Well, anyways, just let me tell you. I will just tell you enough about Hyperion to say it's working. Well, it's working. We're making progress, and it looks good. So I had to order another, I ordered the USB input video thing, and then I had to get I got a 4K splitter because somebody was asking about 4K splitter, so I tried that. And Jim, I've got a video capture that should be the right one, so we'll give it a try at some point in the next week or whatever it takes. So that's coming. But this would be the last thing that I'll do. You just watched a movie with Hyperion, Jis? Oh, so you got it working. Okay. I'll drop a helper's video into live stream later when I'm done, or subscribe and you'll drop it this evening. Thank you very much, sir. Good enough. Appreciate it. I'll check it out too. You'll have to teach me how to make it, how to make those work. 2 off Amazon and gave up. Oh man. Well, let me see. Hopefully I got the right one. We'll take it apart. We'll see if it has the same chip that Great Scott was talking about, and we'll go from there. You've had it working for some time now. Okay. Well, Jis, you're going to have to help us out. We're going to be talking about it over the next few days into next week. So be around, amigo. We need you. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about briefly, and then we'll sign off, is a couple of different cards. So let's go back here. And yes, I did, I think. Made a couple of different cards with this. So there are some dynamic cards. I don't know if that's the right term or not, but that's what I'm going to call them. Hyperion Ambilight. Yes, that's what I mean, TP. Yes, that's what I mean. The LED synced lighting for the TV. Yep, that's right. Am I the only one who doesn't know what Hyperion is? I'm sorry, Blade. Sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. Yes, Hyperion is Ambilight, but it's an open source Ambilight. Wow. It's an open source Ambilight, and the way it works is, the way I'm going to make it work, or the way I'm going to copy Great Scott made it work, is you take HDMI input into a splitter. One side goes to your monitor, your TV, whatever. The other side goes to a HDMI to RCA converter, and then from there goes from an RCA to USB converter, and then plugs into, for me, I'm going to use a Pi Zero, so it plugs into a Pi Zero, and then Pi Zero has a configuration, it has a Hyperion on it, and we'll set up a configuration file in Windows, and then we'll upload it to this, and then you connect your LEDs to the GPIO pins on the Pi Zero, and that controls the lights. And so the HDMI signal comes in, it gets processed on the Pi Zero here, and then it does what it needs to do with the lights to make it really cool. So it'll be fun, right? Fully up to date. You did it, Ray. So important question. Do you track the stock of TP already? Yeah. Is there? Wait a minute, TP, you're one of the admins for Hyperion? Wait, what? Really? If you need help, just let me. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. Okay, TP, are you in our Discord? Dude, I can't believe that. That's so awesome. I'm going to pin your message. Prismatic is another one for Ambilight, but it's direct screen capture. Okay, yeah, there's some that are like, you can now use E131. Oh, cool. Help, TP, yeah. Dude, TP, we're gonna need your help, buddy. For sure. Because there's a lot of us that have been trying to get it working, and so we'll be very, very happy to have your help. Very, very happy to have your help. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being willing. Yeah, so drop me a message. If you hopefully use Discord for something, if you already have a Discord account, then just drop me a message. Otherwise, I think we'll be able to remember your name since TP has been on everybody's mind. That's awesome. Okay, last thing. I keep saying last thing. Like I said, we'd be 5 more minutes, like 15 minutes ago. But there are different kinds of what I'm going to call dynamic cards. There's entity filter cards, there's conditional cards, and then there's the auto entities card. So if we go to add a new card here, there are conditional cards. So the conditional card displays another card based on entity states. Okay, so what entity? Let's make it something like, this is what I did. Oh, actually, I already made one. It's still here somewhere. I made a card. Let's find it. Should be here. Where did it go? What I did was I made a card that shows, did I put it here maybe? I lost my card. Is it here? Basically, I made a card that shows the map. Oh, we can do it again. Let's do it again. Maybe I deleted it. So we're going to do a conditional card. Conditional. So the condition will be DrZzs, my Life 360 tracker. Okay. When the state is equal to not home, okay, then I want the card to show the map. That makes sense, right? Where did these go? Entities required. So we're going to put the DrZzs one on here. This looks, these trackers are my, now you guys can see where I am. Those are like our tile trackers for like your keys, you know? Okay. And that's it. That's it. Pretty easy, right? So the condition is, if DrZz's device tracker is not home, then it will show this card, which will show the map. Now, to make it so that so let's save it. And then what you'll see now is nothing. That's this card right here. There's nothing on it, right? So let's change that here to home. And now the card will show up. There. You can zoom out and you can see the map. So the nice part about making it like that, yeah, I know y'all won't see the card if I'm home, but the reason I set it to not home initially, thinking that would be useful, is I want to know where the kids are. If I set their device trackers to show me a map when they're not home, then it will just show the map and it will show me where they are. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, so that's a conditional card. And so it shows a card when a certain state is true. The other one is the entity filter. Okay, let's read what it says, though, too. Oops. The other one's the entity filter. Here we go. Oh, I wanted to read it, not click it. Okay, the entity filter card allows you to define a list of entities that you want to track only when in a certain state. Great. So there's not a video editor, but you can make this, I think it's that way. And then we can say, oh wait, why is this no, oh, show visual, there's no visual editor for this? Incorrect config. I don't remember, I did this one. I think bad indentation of line 2, so it does need to be back here. And then there must be something about states, right? Yeah, I don't remember how to do this one. What key tab were you referring to track the kids? Oh, like a tile? The tile? I use Life 360 on our phones, is what I normally use. All right, let's look at this. I did make this work. And it's probably too late. I should probably not get too into this. Entities required state filter. Let's just grab an example like this. Okay. Okay. And then, oh, I guess you could have these others. Oh, and I'm changing the name. Fan light crown. All right. So that's now showing this. And because they're on, it shows them. Now, if I turn one of them off, it disappears. Should close this. So if I turn it off, it disappears. Now, if I turn it on with my HA switch plate, and it reappears again. All right. Do I really have to give my number to Discord? No, you shouldn't have to give a phone number to Discord. You shouldn't have to give a phone number to Discord. Did you? I don't remember having to do that. I'm sorry. TP. You can just send me an email or send me a message on whatever format you like. Yeah, the one I'm referring to, Tony, is Tile. It's just called Tile. There's also Xiaomi ones as well. Now, besides this one, so we've got this conditional card. We've got the entity filters card where you have to list it, right? Still going. Just got back from Costco. Hey, James. All right. Jeez, yes, thank you. Awesome. Okay, we'll be chatting about that. Thank you, sir. Good enough. Let's do the other thing that I have is the lights on card. Now this one is, I believe, if I did it correctly, I'm trying to remember which one I did. Okay, so this is an entity filter card. I did have an entity filter card. I thought I made one. Oh, it's here. It's this one. Yes. So this is an auto entities card. So this is a custom card called auto entities, and it's similar to the entity filter, but with even more options, unless there's entity filter options that I don't see. You can list all these, but I don't really like that it has this long list. So I don't really want to list all these. So I'm going to take all these out. So this is an entity card. Let's see, can I do this? I think I can. Dang it. This isn't what I did before. I had something, I fixed it. Maybe it didn't show up. Maybe I didn't save it. Anyways, the important part here is when you do the filter, you can just include, what happened? This is not the one I had. I had a better one than this. Hey, like, there's my Corona cases. Dang it. Well, we'll spend some more time on that one. I don't know where my good, oh, here it is. This is it. Come on, baby. Please be it. Yes, this is it. Okay, what I don't want, yes, our custom vertical stack in card. Ooh, I don't know what vertical stack in card is, Amari, but you can do vertical stack cards with a visual editor, a visual preview of it. So I don't own any Z-Wave devices. Sorry, Gleber, I don't. I do have Zigbee, but no Z-Wave. Okay, what makes this awesome is I've got it set so that it includes, I've got it set so that it excludes anything that has the name AdGuard. Okay, and you can do the same thing under include. You could do anything that says, like if I wanted it to include anything that said DrZzs, something like that. Let's see, do I need to put a space on it? No, I need to put it at the beginning. Oh, capitals probably matter. There we go. So anything that has DrZzs in it. What's the wild card? The wild card didn't matter for some reason. Don't put the wild card on front. The point is, I want to make a dynamic card like this that will show me things when I add them without me having to add them, right? So if I can do something like this where I say everything that's in the switch domain, so everything that's in the switch domain that's on would show up here. And then I can exclude some things. Like these are switches that I have that are, I don't care what the state is. They're always on or they're always off or something. And so I don't want those to show up. So I can exclude those specifically. But I can also do something like including something with a specific name so that so if I'm naming a new switch and I give it a specific prefix or something, then I'll know that it will get included. Does that make sense? There's a lot of cool stuff to do with this auto entities card. So for example, like if I didn't have this, then we would see all these AdGuard switches because they're all on. But when I put this under exclude, now they go away, right? And when I add, the best part is when you add new switches or new lights, they will show up here and I don't have to do anything about it. It's working. See your location line appear and disappear. Oh, the vertical stacking card exactly is the vertical stack card, but remove the spacing between the cards. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Now, let's tell the kids it's time for bed. Let's sign off because I got to get in the shower because I got to go to a meeting and I should have left 15 minutes ago. Grip lock ties. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Frank, good luck with WLED, my friend. You can talk about that tomorrow if you'd like. That's a good one. Let's see. Rant's got something here for us. Oh, Rant's got a good card. Here you go. Here's a custom, here's an auto entities card. Exclude anything that's off or unavailable and only show things that are called lights that are on. Beautiful. Perfect, right? You're not tired, but that's the only way I had to tell you guys to come up. Oh, let's try this. Sign off. Let's see if this works. Sign off works. Oh, just one more thing. Oh, just one more thing. Oh, just one more thing. All right, how you guys want to sign off?
Beatboxing.
Oh.
They go. I go. And then they go. As always.
Okay, ready? Do it. Go, D. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, adios. Okay, love you. Okay, bye everybody. We'll see you. If I don't get it, I'm on call tomorrow, so I'm going to have to work late. But we'll stream again, say Saturday. And Frank will stream tomorrow. But I'm bummed.